seeing you, brother. What is going on with you right now? When I say that, are you on tour with two other crazy people?
We just wrapped the tour. We are in the stage called re-entry, where you kind of learn how to do regular life again.
Who are you, for folks who may not know, who are you on tour with?
Tyler Joe Miller and Andrew Hyatt, and I don't know who thought it was a good idea to put the three of us together, but it ended up working out pretty well. And yeah, it was a hell of a tour, and yeah,
Okay, did I see pictures of you guys drinking out of boots or like? Can you
worse,
explain?
worse. Uh, there was a new drink that was made on this tour called the Spam Daniels.
Uh-huh.
So think of a can of spam, open up that can of spam, and then this is an Andrew Hyatt coined term. You got to create the meat plug, and you pull out the
Uh-huh.
meat plug, and then you put the Jack Daniels in the spam, and you shoot that Spam Daniels. It's
Huh?
awful. That's you got to drive them nuts about that when you talk to them.
Yeah, because I've spoken with each of you guys individually. I didn't know there was another side to y'all until I saw those pics.
Yeah, the bar on the stage was a very not really a last minute. It was something that we floated for a while, but then it came to fruition very last minute. And we were happy that we did it because so much of the show hinged around that, and it added so much energy. But holy crap, some weird stuff came out of it.
Well, look, man, being on tour with two other great artists, crazy as they are, how did you have time to write, record a new EP knowing this was going on? Like, I could not imagine. Plus, you're a family man too.
Yeah,
So, how were you able to do all this and still be able to create great music?
there's a lot going on, and I think this year, when it all is said and done, I'm going to look back and be like, I'm glad we all knocked that out of the park when we did, and now I'm going to take a break. But to be honest, we were sitting on the EP for a while, and it was nice because it was. Uh, I don't think we took too long on it, but it was just we were able to really polish it the way we wanted to. And I know it was cliche when artists say this is my best work and this is I'm really excited about this, but I think those sentiments ring really true for me this time around. This is stuff that is envelope pushing for me. It's a little bit of a different sound in a few places, and it's representing where I'd like to continue to go. Those that have followed me through my career so far know the quote unquote Shawn Austin sound, and there's still some of that in there, but there's some new stuff and some new places that I'm excited to explore, and I think sound really good. And it's a place that I feel comfortable doing kind of that more almost heavy rock country sound. So as things progress, I'd love to stay in that lane a bit.
Okay, so let's jump right into it, man. What's the name of the new EP? And even though you said what you just said, how does it represent you at this point in your career?
Yeah, the new EP is called Words, and it's been fun to be able to look back at everything I've done, all the projects I put out over the last while. I think back to our first interview and when Paradise Found was just coming out, and everything in between, and it's kind of nice to like. I feel like I've come a long way, and I feel like in a lot of different ways, whether it be um, confidence in my vocals, confidence in my showmanship, my artistry. It really does feel like I'm finding that place, that person now. That honestly, you don't know it, I guess, until you find it. But I wasn't even close before. I hadn't become grounded in who I was. So it's kind of neat to feel that and to be in that place. And I think it's going to going forward on everything new. Hopefully, that confidence will shine through a little bit more. And yeah, and this batch of songs is just that representation of old me, new me, and potentially future me. So it's kind of a cool little package of songs that way.
What is Words, the single? What is Words about?
Words is just so I love simplicity, and words is just about you grow up learning how to speak words, you grow up making mistakes with words, and hopefully you get to a place where you say those three special words to somebody, the most special person in your life. And on top of that, it's like, without words, we have no communication, we have no music, we have no connection, we don't have that. So it just boils down to this simple song about, hey, how important words are. And that's why I kind of felt like calling the EP, that was just a really nice bow on the package.
Now we are going into spring summer season festivals. I know you just got off this crazy ass tour, but are we going to be going back on the road, or are we going to just sort of enjoy a little bit of family life first?
I get to enjoy time at home for a bit right now, which is great. We'll take a little step. We'll be back in the studio now, and then I hate to do the cryptic thing that we always have to do, but we're already setting up some stuff for the fall, which until ink is dry and I can't get sued, I can't say anything. So hopefully there's a bunch of new stuff. There's a bunch of stuff coming for the fall, but you have to wait and see.
Now you're in Ontario, correct?
I'm in Vancouver.
You're in Vancouver. Okay.
Yeah, where the pollen is kicking my ass, and somehow we actually don't have too much rain right now. It's amazing.
Nice. So does that mean are you going to be hanging out at the CCMAs when that kicks in?
Absolutely, I can't miss those. That's we've talked about it before. I love the country music family, and I will never miss that.
All right, man. Well, look, like I said, I'm not gonna make this long because I want you to sit back, relax. Anybody who's doing spam shots needs to, sit back, relax, just make sure their stomach doesn't turn around and go, okay, now I'm gonna teach you a lesson for what you did to
me.
No kidding. I can't believe you did that.
On multiple nights too. It became a thing where people were bringing the cans of spam to the show for us. So we had no choice. And there was roosters and there was all kinds of things on that bar. It was a.
You know what this reminds me of when Alice Cooper had those things thrown at him, and he didn't. No, not Alice Cooper. Yeah, it was Alice Cooper, or no, it was Ozzy.
Ozzy, yeah.
Ozzy having all that stuff thrown at him, and then he didn't realize that he bit the head off of a bat. That could have happened to you. You could have been doing shots out of a bat.
That would be next. I guarantee if we did, that would have been publicity on this tour would have been much different.
I'm never going to look at spam again when I see it in the store. Anyways,
no.
Look, enjoy, have a great time throughout the spring and summer. Looking forward to, I'm going to try to see if I can get down to the CCMAs. Don't know yet, but I just got to see if I can put it on my. No, the problem is CCMAs always happens during the Toronto International Film Festival. And unless it's happening in Ontario, it's hard for me to get around. So it's always, I always say to them, please, can you just move it? And of course they look at me and go, no, you just show up. Anyways, man.
We'll put in some calls. We'll see what we can do.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Have a great summer. Big love. Oh, one last question. Because I've been doing this to everybody. During the summer, a lot of times artists are already thinking about the holiday season. So is there a chance that you could be recording a holiday song as we speak now, getting ready for the Christmas season?
Not as we speak, but it's been on the radar for a long time. And it's something I've really wanted to do, but I have these visions of grandeur on how I want to do it. So, or somebody that I would love to do a track with.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm still working on putting that together. We'll see. It's not out of the question that I can't do it this year, but we'll see how that looks.
Well, can't you do a song like "Spam Shots" at around the Christmas tree, or
come to CCMAs? Let's write that, and let's let's make some money.
Let's make some money and make memories, brother. Always great to see you. Like I said, all the best to the family. Big love. Enjoy the summer.
Thanks, man. You too. We'll see you soon.